Hey, y'all. I'm currently pairing with a new device. All right. It says here I'm connected. All right. Well, let me see what's going on. Because it's like hot butter the popcorn. Hold on, y'all. So I got to. Oh, man. Here we go. All right. So yeah, we got that.
Here's we goes. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey Michelle. Let me put up the thing. First, let me put up the thing. And after I'm done putting up the thing, yeah, I think you know what thing I'm talking about. Here we go. And you're welcome to come up. Feel free to come up, Michelle. Come on up. And I'm curious to know if you guys can hear me or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and do something. I'm gonna do something to see if I can be heard. So I'm gonna do something. So I'm gonna do something. Perfect. I can hear myself. Did you hear me on the other device? I heard me. So I'm gonna do something. Sounds crispy too. These are the new JBLs, and it's got a microphone. So it's not just a headset. It's got a microphone. So right now I'm the microphone fiend. Oh, you ready for me to rap? Is that what it is? I'm not gonna rap right now. Gotta sit down with the pen and the paper and write some lyrics. I want to be like D'Lo Flow. In case you guys didn't know, D'Lo Flow got it on and popping. Is oh, what did I just do? I did something crazy. Hold on. Yeah, let me show you D'Lo. D'Lo Smooth. D'Lo. Let me find him. Let's go to his channel. Some people pronounce it channel, like there's a U in there. CHU. I caught a couple of people doing that. Channel. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. My man's in him. Let me show you D'Lo Flow. Here we go. Right here. This is my man's in him. D'Lo Flow. He's got he's got that Spotify and he's spitting flames, spitting lyrics. So make sure you head over there and support him on Spotify. Same name as his YouTube channel, D'Lo Flow. So he got the flow. Just got a message too. My man's in him. What was the title of this thing? Oh, stay away from this kind. Yeah. Stay away from this kind. What kind am I talking about? Negative people. Negative and disrespectful people. Unbelievable the amount of negative and disrespectful people there are in social media as a whole. It's almost as if what they're doing is not even voluntary. It's almost as if they've been taken over by some being or something, by some demonic force. You got people that come on here and they just say the most offensive stuff. for no reason. They're just straight up. They're out of pocket. Crazy. I don't understand that. But these are exactly the type of people you need to stay away from. You don't need them anywhere near you. You see, negativity, negativity spreads like a virus. It's a cootie. Yeah. Negativity are cooties. But these are high power cooties. You can't cross your fingers in hopes that you're not going to catch the cooties. You're going to catch them. That stuff rubs off. Human beings are just like that. Oh, there he is. It's Brandon. Brandon, can you come on board or are you driving? The the link is up. I'll tell you what else is up, but you know, let me show you guys something because this is vital. I think I've shown you guys before, but I'm going to show you again. Oh, you had a phone call? Well, Michelle, you can come on up whenever you want. Feel free. Express your freedom. Come on up. Oh, damn. Oh, I gotta do this because I gotta show this to you guys. Look, okay. Oh, I'm gonna show you a secret, guys. This is my secret. See that? Cocoa. I put cocoa in my odium. I got my odium right in here, in my thermos. And this is a beautiful thing because I generally go to one truck stop, which is Love's. And with the amount of fuel I get at Love's, I get free refills. So I refill this bad boy, this thermos. I refill that sucker with odium. Now there's some cream in there, cream and sugar-free vanilla syrup. And then I take a couple of spoons of cocoa. I get my cocoa on. Let me tell you what this is not sweetened, by the way. This is not sweetened. It's bitter, but it's excellent for you. When I take my odium with my cocoa, oh, I'm terribly sorry about that. Really? What did it come out? It came out like stale, old, nasty, bitter. But I'll tell you what, when I put that cocoa in that odium, I try to consume at least 5 spoons of cocoa per day. I try. When I use cocoa in my odium, let me tell you this. My soldier stands at attention. Stands at attention, and whenever I command it to, what? Oh my goodness, you were burnt? Oh, it was burnt. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you got burnt. So it was burnt, strong and thick. Damn. You know, I've had people complain about me that way too. Burnt, strong and thick. Yeah. Wrong. That's right. Let's take a hit of this. Oh. Hey, Brandon, you can't come up tonight? Or you can, but much later. How does that work? Oh, it's perfectly balanced. perfectly oh my God. I've gotten good at this throughout the years of making a cup of odium. But this isn't a cup. Oh my goodness, don't tell me that. Really? You dumped you dumped out half and added water and it was the same taste? Ooh. No, I'm ready for you right now, Brandon. You can come up right now. Come on up. You're our next contestant. Ooh, yeah, this preparation I made is amazing. Delicious. Come on up, Brandon. Stay away from these people, these negative people. You might have family members that are like that. Oh, okay, I got you. Waiting on a call. All right. Well, Brandon came up. Brandon ain't waiting on no call. Brandon came right up. Brandon!
Hey, how you doing tonight, bro?
You hear me okay? I got new equipment.
Oh, it sounds good.
These are the
Can you
JP.
hear me?
Got rid of the box so I can't show what it looks. Somebody just knock on my truck. Yeah, have me come out. I already got hit 2 weeks ago.
Can you hear? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, baby. Lima Charlie, as they say.
Awesome. Sorry about the lighting. Just kind of
No, you look sexy in that light, so I appreciate that.
turn the lights down low.
And start, yep, sharing the night together. Woo! You know about that, Brandon? Cut that shit out. Oh man, nah. Don't sing that. Don't sing that. Where's my blow up doll? Where's my blow up doll?
Oh
Can't
Jesus!
find her.
Sorry.
Oh, you start singing
Hey
Dr.
Solomon,
Hook.
I've had probably the roughest week ever. As soon as
Oh,
I got
please.
off with you last Sunday,
Yep.
I'm working. All right. First off, I had two friends die.
Oh, it's two now, because you told me about one.
No, that was one of my coworkers, but I had another friend that died.
Oh,
Just a
yeah.
personal friend, but she was struggling with cancer and hospice, and it was not unexpected. You know what I mean?
That's how my mother went.
Yeah, that's horrible. Your mother had cancer?
Yeah. She had
Yeah.
bladder cancer.
Yeah, that really sucks. The
Does.
good thing about that is you get to, even though they're sick, you get to spend time with them. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
It's supposed to make sense to me, but I
Yeah.
wasn't able to see my mom often enough. So
Yeah. With my coworker, he just dropped out of the blue, and
how old was
yeah,
he?
that was fucked up. He was my age. He was about 50 years old. So
Oh man.
yeah.
This is Alicia Nicole. She's
I'm
part of the
sorry.
Facebook.
I can't see.
Oh no, all right. So I'll just tell you that everybody else will see
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
but this is Alicia Nicole, and she just suffered a
Mhm.
loss recently. Also, her mom
Yeah.
passed, I think, a week ago
Oh,
or
I saw
something
your
like that.
video on that, but I didn't understand what it meant. I didn't, because it was a
Yeah,
Facebook thing. If you can elaborate, well, anybody that has a loss has got my sincerest
yeah,
condolences.
man. I know. Well, I had a sister pass not too long ago, so I still got some fresh wounds.
Yeah, I've got a lot. I think everybody does, and unfortunately, it's during the seasons that this stuff happens. You know.
Yeah. Well, there's been some crazy stuff going on when 2025 entered. A lot of
Yeah.
crazy stuff. A lot of
Yeah. Look
unaliving
at
going on.
Malone. Look at
Hey,
freaking Malone.
Professor's got a migraine, so she ain't coming up. But I hope you get
Mm.
better, Professor. My wife
Yeah,
suffers
me
from
too.
migraine, so
Me too. And
can dig
Professor,
it.
if
You
she's
suffer from
watching,
migraines,
what's that?
Brandon? You suffer from migraines?
I did when I was a child. They actually prescribed me codeine when I was a child because I had
Wow.
excessive migraines. You know,
Wow. Yeah, she's
but
watching.
no.
She's currently here right now.
Yeah, if you're watching, Professor, I'm sorry, but the Yesteryear Village that I wanted to make a video and walk around about, they're only open on Saturdays, and I have to work, and they're closed at 4 o'clock, and I get out at 3 o'clock, so I can't give you a tour of those. But I can promise you, this summer, when I'm able to actually do some videos and stuff, that I'm happy to do that for you because I think you would enjoy it. Well, no, let me rephrase that. I know you would enjoy the
Hmm.
Yesteryear Village. So
Even Michelle gets migraines. Yeah, they are no joke.
yeah, no,
Bust your
yeah,
head.
no, they're not. My wife gets them, but she's got. I think it's because of her caffeine addiction. My wife drinks a lot of coffee, and if she doesn't have her coffee, then she's got a headache. And I'm like, do you realize that goes hand in hand? You know.
Yeah, those is
So
rough.
well, if you look at
Okay,
the
Professor,
migraine,
go ahead and you rest and get better, okay? Yeah, those
take care of
migraines.
everyone and be safe. Okay, yeah, I see her on the thing. When I get on the what is this called? Streamline or what is this called? Steam
This
Power?
is this is StreamYard.
StreamYard. Yeah.
Mhm.
It only just shows like one text at a time. So, you know.
Yeah, this one's pretty good. I like
Um
Stream. Well, I don't know any other one, to be honest.
well, no, it's better than the other live chat on I like this a hell of a lot better than just the regular YouTube chat. That's for sure. You know?
Because you can interact
Yeah.
with somebody. Is that what it is?
Exactly. 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 You know. So, yeah, I've had a horrible week. I had those two, and then when I got off the phone with you last Sunday night, one of my
Hmm.
busiest nights of the year,
Yeah.
I get a phone call, and I know you're gonna appreciate this being a parent. You know,
Yeah.
um, I get a phone call from my wife at work, and my wife does
Yep.
not call me at work because it's kind of off
So
limits
right off the rip,
unless
if you're getting that phone call, you already know that it can't be good.
it's not good. It's something bad. And of course,
Yeah.
she tells me my daughter got in a car accident and is on her way to the hospital. And I said,
That
I'm on
that
my way.
that had you.
Um,
Yeah. Nerve wracking.
I'm on
Nerve
my
wracking.
way. That's
Yep.
all
Say no
that's the
more.
only information. That's the only information that I got. You know,
You don't need
thank
to hear any
thank
more.
thank God she's okay. She broke her wrist, but I went to the hospital. Like I said, this was the busiest night that I'm working, and they were depending on me. They said, I looked at my boss. I said, I got to go. And the guy that gave me the message, he'd already told the chef, and he was like, yeah, no, I know. Go. You know, do what you got to do. So
Yeah.
when I get there, she'd just broken her wrist. When I say
Okay.
just broken her wrist, I'm thinking, oh my God, she broke her neck. She's paralyzed. Oh my God, she's in a coma. I have no clue
Yeah.
when I'm driving. It's one of the scariest things
It's
that I've had
horrible.
to deal with. Yeah.
No,
You
let me
know.
tell you something. It's horrible. I've got 6 kids, and
Yeah.
I just think about my mother. I just think about my mother. My
Mhm.
mother, understand, she gave birth to 14 kids, right? My
Yeah,
mother
you
did.
were saying that. That's wow.
I'm number 14. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Now
you're the
here's the thing,
youngest.
though. Yeah, I'm the youngest. But here's the
Mm,
thing, right? Now I try to put I try to put myself in my mother's mindset to
yeah.
have child after child after child, 8 boys die on separate occasions as toddlers. Think about
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
8 separate occasions where
I
you have
can't
a toddler
imagine. I
pass
can't
away on
imagine
you.
what it is. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I can't imagine what it means to lose a child because I'd be devastated.
Yeah,
You know,
one is devastating.
one. Yeah.
One is devastating. She had 8.
It's
And it's not like
horrible.
and it's not like when they were newborns or anything. No, they were already toddlers. They already had personalities,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's got to be rough.
The grief that your mother went through, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. You know?
Crazy.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that
Yeah, it's
this
crazy.
shit happens. You know?
Hmm.
I mean, me and my wife had our first child um
Hmm.
died 7 months into the womb, and she had to get an abortion.
Oh, okay. It was a
We
miscarriage.
had already a miscarriage. We had
And even that's devastating. Even that.
that blew our minds, you know. Yeah, but it makes me much more grateful for the ones that I have. You know,
That's a good attitude.
it really does.
That's a good attitude.
You know,
Yeah, because to
it's
marinate in that pain, ooh, man.
my wife before I was with her. She lost a child when she was 4 years old. Um, some type of cancer.
Oh,
Um,
devastating. Devastating.
it was so devastating that it caused a divorce with her last husband.
Yeah, I'm not
Um,
surprised.
which I found out that when you lose a child, sometimes a lot of times there's divorce is common. It's not uncommon for people to get divorced after that.
If that's the case, then my parents stuck it out,
That's
because I'm gonna tell you
amazing.
right now,
That's
my
amazing.
my my mother was literally born right across the street from my father.
Yeah.
Literally. So my father has known my mother all of her life.
Wow.
All of her
That,
life.
yeah. That's funny.
That's crazy. I remember when I was in the
It is
Bronx
crazy.
and I see this big old cake. It's August. My birthday's in August, and there was this big old cake. I was around 5 years old. I'm thinking, yeah, okay. They're recognizing me. Excellent. I applaud
Mhm.
them for recognizing me. That cake wasn't for me. And when they told me it wasn't for me, I said, "What? What the heck? What do you mean that cake ain't for me?" Nah, it's uh, it's for our 50th anniversary. 50th anniversary? That ain't nowhere near as important as my birthday.
Yeah.
Get that
Well, when
thing
you're
out of
little,
here. What do you
when you're
mean?
little,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was their 50th anniversary, and I was 5 years old.
Mm.
Go figure.
Hey, there was a 5 on there somewhere for you. That had you involved, right?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know what that zero was all about, but yeah. as far as I was concerned, that was, you know, all hail, Mr. Burns.
Mhm.
All hail, baby Burns. Here he is. Your Majesty, we have brought you this cake. Excellent. And when they came out, and said, no, wait, that's
No,
not
it's
for
not for
you.
you. Get away from
What?
those candles.
What do you mean it's not for me? What? And then when somebody tried to give me an explanation, I just said, silence! The Emperor has spoken! This is my cake! Nah, they said, nah, get back up.
Yeah.
Wow, you really gonna do this? Because I didn't see a cake on my birthday. So when that cake came, that was my cake, man. I wasn't trying to hear none of it.
Yeah.
I wound up getting a piece anyway, but that's not the
Of
point.
course. Yeah, but it wasn't your cake. It wasn't for you.
No. So I was, I copped an attitude for a little while, but when the cake came, I don't think I had ice cream on it. It was just cake. That cake is delicious. You ever have Dominican cake?
No, sir, I have not. I've had
Oh
Puerto
my
Rican.
God! Don't do it. Don't do it. Do you have an addictive personality?
We've spoken about this in the
Okay,
past.
well then you
Of
know
course
what?
I do.
That's that's
But
verification right there.
see, this
Don't
is the
do it.
thing. I'm a skinny guy. I don't like sweets. I don't like sugar
Oh well,
sweets. You know.
okay. Well, don't eat Dominican cake because
Mm.
then it's gonna be. I'm gonna feel
We were talking
strange.
about it.
I'm gonna feel strange having one of my Saturday Night Live lives, and here you are with cake all over your mouth.
in a in a dumpster.
With frosting all over your lips. Like, Brandon, what are you doing? Are you all right, man? Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
and you're
getting
trying
some
to
cake,
talk, you
man.
can't talk. You got a mouth.
I'm just
Yeah,
getting
you
some
got a
cake,
mouthful of
man.
cake. Like, damn it, Brandon, I told you not to eat it. And now here you
No,
are.
unfortunately, not with the sweets. The only thing that I like is what we talked about earlier. I don't know, a few weeks back, is the baklava. You know,
Oh, baklava. Yeah, that's
yeah, that's one
walnuts
of
with
my
honey, right?
favorites.
It's a
Walnuts,
pastry.
honey. It's yeah, and they do the little puff pastries in it. Yeah,
Ooh, yes, I've had that.
yeah, that's one of my favorites. That and tiramisu.
Tiramisu. Well,
And,
check it out. So I do this little shortcut with walnuts whenever I get my hands on walnuts.
hmm
Uh,
I gotta figure out how to
I
hold on. I gotta figure out how to zoom. Go ahead. You can keep talking. I can hear you.
oh
I just want to try to figure out a way to see you better.
yeah, Michelle,
I'm
check
just
this
on
out.
my
This is what I
phone.
do, right? This is a
Yeah.
shortcut. It ain't
hmm
baklava, so I don't have the pastry, right?
hmm
But
Yeah.
but I gets me some honey. Listen, cut it
hmm
out. Don't have me. Please don't have me pull it out. Not here, please.
Oh Jesus!
Don't
No,
do it.
you might get taken away from YouTube.
I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna pull it out. There it is.
Solomon, I decided I'm gonna tone it down a little bit. That's raw honey. Now, the first stream that I had with you, you pulled out some honey, and I asked you where you got it from. Where'd you get this honey from?
Oh, that's top secret, man.
Oh,
That's top secret. No, to be honest with you,
mm.
I don't, I don't remember where I got.
Fair
I
enough.
don't.
Yeah. Hey,
I
you're
got it
all
a
over
while
the
back.
place, man. You're all over the
Listen,
place.
I'm like peanut butter. I'm spread out. Check it out.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. It's
No, I
solid.
know.
Now, what I do is I take my nuts and I drop them in there. And that's like a shortcut. Hey, it ain't baklava, but I'm saying, it's the walnut
Yeah.
honey combination.
Yeah,
It's
no,
almost the
no.
same. It's just there's no pastry.
That's where the flavor of the pastry comes from. The rest of it's just bread. You could put it on a biscuit,
What?
and it would taste the same.
Right.
Right? Essentially.
But nah. But I got the raw honey and my
Uh-huh.
nuts inside the raw honey. So you
And
already
that's
know.
wonderful. Yes, I do.
Hey, hey, I get it any way I can.
They're walnuts, right? Or are they chin
Yeah.
nuts? Are
Well,
they
if they're chin
walnuts
nuts,
or
boy,
chin?
I wouldn't be able to talk. If they're chin nuts, I wouldn't be able to talk at the same time. I don't know. Some people are talented like that. They can hold
You're
a
right.
conversation while their mouth is full. How do you do that? I don't know.
Mm. Oh,
This hey, today turned out to be adult content, man. I don't know what happened. I took a turn somewhere. Took a
adult
detour.
content.
Adult content.
Yeah. Well, I had a.
How's that? How's that, Michelle? You're so glad you get to witness this life? Elaborate, please. Oh, wait a minute. If you're gonna elaborate, come on up because if you try to type that whole thing, you might catch a cramp. Elaborating.
Michelle, try it. You remember what I was talking about?
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
try
Convince
to
her.
go live, man. It's it's
You
just
can
like
come up here before
talking.
you go live on your own channel. Yeah, this is just like it's
Exactly.
like a Zoom phone call. That's what this is like.
Exactly. Michelle's a little shy on getting she's just a little shy.
Michelle, I'm shy
And
and I'm an introvert. I'm a shy introvert. And look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a shy introvert. Look at that. And I
yeah,
can still rock with Brandon right here on the screen.
yeah. But we're both
Then again,
weirdos.
oh
That's why
wait,
we can
don't give out our secret. Don't give out our secret.
relate. So
Weirdos. Well,
hmm.
well, I was gonna say you're in good company, but no, we're weirdos. So whatever you want to come up, come on up. Bring it on
No,
up, Michelle.
hey, hey, you know what? People are strange when you're a stranger.
Yeah, that you can
That's
make a
it.
song out of that.
That's it. Oh yeah. You know what? I've been
You can
thinking
make
of
a
some
song out of that.
lyrics. Yeah, I was thinking of some lyrics, and this is what I thought of: is people are strange when you're a stranger. Um, people are
Was that the
ugly
Doors? That was the
when
Doors.
you're alone. Yes, that was the Doors. Yes, sir.
How do you know that?
How do I know that? Come
Surprise,
on, man.
surprise, surprise, surprise.
No, I know you. I knew you would know that. Come on.
See,
Um,
even Michelle knows normal is scary. Be afraid. Be very afraid of those normal.
you don't. There's no such thing as really normal. There really isn't. I
There's a
learned that in my
spectrum.
life. I guess you could call it. Well, it's a thing of what most people do and what most people don't. But I mean, in Nazi Germany, most people were Nazi Germans. I mean, was that right? You know, you think about that.
That was socially acceptable.
That was that was a social norm. And if you,
Hmm.
yeah, exactly. If anything else was a weird, was considered weird,
Yeah,
you
you were a
know.
weirdo,
And then you were
and you were
in a
punished
camp.
severely for being that type of weird.
And you were in camp.
Hey,
You guys are
hey, look who we
scary.
got, Michelle. What kind? Wait a minute. Is that a Rottweiler? Is that
Michelle.
your? What is that? What your picture? What is that?
The one that's on the screen is kind of like the boogeyman coming up the stairs, and the one that's down below is a frog German Shepherd or Rottweiler.
Hey, Michelle. Good to hear your
Yeah, it's the
voice. How are you,
Rottweiler.
hon?
Michelle's here.
Happy
Hey,
New Year.
good job.
Happy New Year. I am
Oh,
chicken
You
of
mustered
this.
up the courage.
I know you are, honey. This
The
is
courage to come on up.
good for you.
While you mustered it up, we spread ketchup all over the place. So now you're balancing things out. You're balancing out the sandwich. The sandwich is better now. We got condiments.
Yes.
Michelle, are you really laughing at? So it's
Yeah.
not just an emoji for you. You really laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just an emoji, but it's
It
real.
can
There's
it can
real
be
laughter
both.
going on.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my God! Hey, you and Brandon. That's it. It's you and Brandon.
Mhm.
Now I really want to know what I did with my doll. What the hell did I do her? Where did I put her? I think I folded her. I folded her up so much that
Oh,
I
whoa,
tucked her
whoa,
away
whoa.
somewhere. I don't know.
You got to
Huh?
calm down a little bit. You got to calm. See, Mrs. Helms isn't here to say, "Hey, calm down." I'm here to say it.
Hey,
Calm down.
But it's the
she ain't
freedom of
here.
his own channel.
Okay, okay. Tell him, Michelle. Tell him. We got some freedom right now. Yeah, because
Uh,
Isn't it I do what I want?
mm.
I used to say that a lot. But back then, when I started saying that, my teeth were straight. They ain't too straight right now. They ain't too straight right now. So I said what I wanted, but hey, it came with consequences. Look out. Mm. So, Michelle, what state do you reside in?
Washington.
You too?
Yep.
What the heck? Everybody's from Washington on my channel.
Not everyone.
No? Well,
No, I'm from
Brandon,
Florida.
Brandon, you could have lied and said, yeah, in Washington. The
Oh,
professor's
I
from
didn't know it
Washington.
was. I didn't know it was a setup.
You just got set up, buddy. How do you feel now?
No, I didn't know I was setting up for a joke. But go ahead.
No, actually, no. I ad lib a lot. You know what? Somebody said I missed my calling. What are you talking about? We didn't have cell phones when I was young. No, but they said I missed my calling to do stand up. I can't do stand up. I just can't.
I hear that.
I'm a
You know what though? People have
I'm a
told me
spur of the
that
moment.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
but
Yeah. Me
can you
too.
stand up
Me too.
and I don't. I get serious when I'm on stage and I'm talking to a crowd.
Mm. I've never
So
done that before. That must be a
stand up.
nerve-wracking
Yeah,
experience.
well, for me, stand up. No, hell no. I'll be sitting down. Forget about that. I'm a spur of the
Standing up
moment.
sounds like too much work.
Yeah, it is. No, look, I'm spontaneous. So when somebody says something,
Yeah.
something immediately pops into my head,
Yeah.
and then I
Me
and then
too.
I get in trouble. That's when I get in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. No,
Stand up.
Solomon. That's why I told you the first time I met you. I was like, "Oh shit, I get you, man." I
We're
get
like
how you.
kindred spirits, huh?
I understand how your brain works because my brain works the same way. I
Oh
don't know if
man,
that
I
makes
wouldn't.
any sense to you.
It makes sense, but I wouldn't admit to that. Ha!
Yeah.
It's
Oh
easier to
wait.
get
Yeah.
in trouble with people than by yourself.
Oh man. Well, I don't know about that. I leave my curtains open in the truck, so yeah, they see things and I get in trouble, and I'm all by myself. Well, no, the doll.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, because the doll doesn't count. I don't think. I had her propped up. I had her propped. I blew her up, because she, you know.
Oh Jesus, Solomon.
Yeah, well, I fill her. I fill her with hot air. It just so happens that the area where you feel the hot air is right in her bunghole, and I'm over here blowing her up. So yeah, I put her in the
Yeah.
passenger seat, and you know that we have to go through weigh stations, and you got state troopers and
Yeah.
DOT inspectors there watching you. So I had her propped up.
Yeah.
They tried to give me some lip because of her, and I squashed that immediately. I said, "Nah, man, you can't tell me anything. She's got her seatbelt on. What are you trying to say?" They let it go. Hey, I know safety, okay?
No, they looked at it and said, "Oh, this guy's got a doll strapped to the cab.
You know he's
Let's
serious.
let him get the hell out of here, so we don't have any issues." That's what it was.
Issues.
Let's move
Take
him
that,
around
Inspector.
as quick as possible.
Come on, Inspector. Come on board. We'll spread raw honey on her. Huh? Yeah, baby.
Before or after you put your nuts in it?
Hey, I think after and before. I'm a dirty dog. Ain't no
Oh my
shame in my
goodness.
game. Before and after. Mm, damn. Why do you think I keep consuming all this organic coke? Coco does that.
Organic Coke?
Yeah, that too. Oh, the booger sugar. Hell yeah. That thing will get you. Man, listen, I grew up around people who consume that stuff. Like, wow, like a lot. And then they started cooking it and smoking it and injecting it and all kinds of crazy shit. And let me tell you, oh my goodness, it's they. Oh, hey,
Horrible.
hey, they. The interactions I have with those people are legendary. I wish I was able to record that because they become very aggressive when they're on that stuff.
Yeah, they can. Yes,
Yeah, they get
you're
very
correct.
aggressive, and then they have mood swings. So I find it comical sometimes. We could be talking about the most insignificant thing, and they just blow up. Like, what the fuck did you say? Like, dude.
Yeah.
And then they start chewing that invisible bubble gum. Oh, you all right, man? Can I get some? What is that? Yeah, they don't share. They don't like that. Yeah, when you walk in on them in the bathroom and they got that long pinky nail and it's loaded and they're about ready to put it up to shoot. Whoo! What are you looking at? I don't want any. I'm good. Yeah,
Pass.
they
I
be
see
ready.
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know
Mind
what you're
your
talking about.
business. Mind your business and walk
It
on.
was easy
Yep.
for me. But the ones that do and walk in and they say, "What are you looking at?" They they're bold. I'm looking at you. What? What's that? What is that? None of your business. Let me see. And I just look at them. I say, wow, these guys are about to fight. They don't fight. They wind up sharing.
No, yeah, no,
Wow.
it's a really bad drug, and I can tell you from experience. Um, I was at a urinal one time. I went into. I was buying a bag from a guy, I guess,
Hmm.
at a urinal, and all of a sudden I just said he said it was $40 for my bag. And I said, all right, I'll pay $40 for your 20 bag. And the next thing I know, I got a knife.
Oh, oh.
Next thing I know, I got a knife against my throat. I've got I'm literally taking a leak at a urinal. I've got my thing in my hand and I'm going. Next thing I know, I've got a knife to my throat. And I said, uh, what's up, man? You know? And he goes, this is better. This is the best grade. How dare you say that? And
Oh, you
I
insulted
go,
them. That's what it
and
is.
I
Told
said,
him his shit was trash.
whoa. Yeah. But my pants are around my fucking knees at the time. I can't defend myself. You know what I mean?
Is you go to the urinal with your pants all the way down to your ankles? You said what?
No, 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 no. I'm just using that as an example. You know, I was at the urinal. My dick was in my hand. And he had
Oh, you
a knife. He had a fucking boot knife at my throat. You know,
well.
and I'm like,
Well, that's why I keep it short, shriveled, and to the right.
good for you,
Just
brother.
just in case yeah, just in case I have an encounter like that.
Just the guy. Well, the guy stuck the thing, and I calmed him down enough, and I'm like, hey, But yeah, but the only insult that I said is, yeah, I'll pay $40 for your $20 bag, and that like blew him off to the point where he stuck a knife to my throat over it.
Bro,
I'm like, whoa,
you're bold and daring, man.
yeah.
You're bold
But
and daring.
you got to be cool in that kind of situation. I was just like, hey, I'm just fucking with you. Calm down, you know. However, he's waving. There's a boot knife. You know what a boot knife is, right? You being a
Oh yeah,
warden, you should know it, right?
yeah. Oh yeah. I know
Those
what a boot
things
knife
are made for the boot knives are made for one reason, you know.
They're made for walking.
No, they're made for freaking stabbing, you know. I had a Pakistani. I was a kid, you know, Pakistan made stamped boot
Oh yeah,
knife in my boot at all times. But
Pakistan made. Yeah.
well, that's what the a lot of the cheap boot knives.
The 007 is what I used to carry. I started when I was in fourth grade. I started carrying a 007. Let me see if I can find a 007. I keep talking
Mm.
about it. I don't think
I don't think I've ever
anybody
heard
really.
of one.
No, I'm gonna show you right now.
No, I got the cheapest thing I could afford at that time because
Shit, I,
I was broke, you know.
shit, I was so broke I couldn't even afford to pay attention. That's why I got kicked out of class. Let me see.
Mm. Me too.
Uh, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if it pops up. That ain't it. Crazy. There it is. There it is, baby. I'm gonna have to show you guys. Where's the?
Click
Oh
it in.
no.
You gotta click it on your
Uh,
screen because I can't see it unless you do it.
yeah, I'm gonna put it up right now.
All right.
Um, but I went to the wrong site, so I'm going on the right site now, so you guys can see that. The 007, baby. This was the shit. When I grew up, you needed this. You had to have this. If you didn't have this, you were gonna become a victim. Check it out. Check it out, y'alls. Here we go. Check it out. Check it out. So by the time I was in fourth grade, this was a necessary tool. Look at my tool, y'all.
That's pretty though.
It is.
Okay, that's like kind of like a mini machete. I want to say.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
What we
And you
used
be
was boot knives. We had them in. They were only for the only reason they were for is for self defense. And I think I
yeah,
freaked out. I worked for a landscaper and I was trying to cut a weed whacker with a boot knife one time. You know what a boot knife is? You're aware of what that is?
oh yeah.
I am, yeah.
Can you throw that up just so Michelle can see what it is too?
The boot knife? Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, what a boot knife is, you know. Um I had one of those until I was like till I got on probation. I stopped carrying one around at 18 years old, you know. But basically it was
Right there. Can you see it?
I can.
Want me to
I'm trying
hone in
to
on one of them?
you hone in on one of them.
Here. This is a variety of boot knives. Can you see them?
Yeah, I see all of them. Mine was a cheap Pakistani and it just said it's all I can remember. It said made in Pakistan, and it cost me like
Yeah.
$5.
Oh
You know,
shit. Okay, yeah. If it said made in Pack. Ah! Ah! Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a variety of different styles.
oh yeah,
Like,
yeah,
look at this
yeah.
style right here. This looks Pakistani to me. I don't know if it is.
Oh, that big one,
Yeah. Thank you.
the big one you got over there.
See, I'm not. I got.
Impact cutlery. No, mine was $2.99 at the flea market.
Yeah. What about this right here? Look, this one will twist. This one will bleed you out. If you get stabbed with this, you're bleeding out. You're not going nowhere. You're
Mm.
done. You're done.
If you get hit with one, you're probably gonna get hit with a few more. So you're gonna bleed out either way.
How's this one?
Someone wants to
Oh
get
hell
you.
no, that's 115. That's $115.
You know what I
I
mean?
thought that's the one you had. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
No,
You're done.
$2. I'm talking about $2. It used to be at my age. I mean, it was like $2 or $3 just for this.
What's that in today's money? Would it be about $40 today?
It was a shiv. It was a I don't know.
Shit. For that, you could use a butter knife.
Yeah, no, it was pretty much
I know some butter knives that'll do damage.
it was pretty much a
Right?
sharpened butter knife. You know, that's essentially what it was. Yeah, no, I don't see any of those. These are all like high quality. You know, am I there?
Oh my God, Candy! Look at this lady right here. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
is
here. I'm gonna show you Candy. Look at Candy, y'all. Look at Candy. You see this lady here on the right?
Yeah.
That's Candy. Let me tell you about Candy. She's a jiu-jitsu instructor, right? She got mugged by, I think it was 2 guys. She got mugged. She wound up getting arrested and charged with attempted murder. Did you guys hear that?
Crazy.
She was mugged and was charged with attempted murder. She beat the shit out of both those guys. They went to mug her and she damn near killed them. Damn near.
I've heard other stories like that too. People that actually defend themselves wind up in more trouble than the ones that had started it.
In her case, yeah, because she didn't hurt them and try to leave. That's the thing. She busted them up. She broke bones. She did a lot of damage. The hell is this guy doing on this? He wasn't. This dude was never in Mia Mariu. He's an actor, but he was never in there.
Where'd Brandon go?
Brandon's hiding. Did he disappear? Did he fall off? Yeah, he fell off. Oh shit, Michelle, he fell off. D-Lo, you lurking? Come on up, man. There are plenty of slots, man. Michelle got the courage and came on up. D-Lo, you can do it too, man. I'm telling you right now, you can. Michelle, am I lying or what?
Not lying.
D-Lo, come on up, man. Come on up, because we're talking about all kinds of stuff. We're talking about knives and boot knives and scary dogs and demons coming upstairs. All kinds of shit. Hey, D-Lo, check this out, man. We were talking about raw honey. How sexy is that?
Hey,
Come
you have
on
to tell
up,
the
man.
whole story. You were talking
Oh,
about putting
I do,
your
right?
nuts in the honey.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that was an important detail I forgot. I'm sorry about that, D-Lo. I put my nuts in the raw honey.
Oh no.
Yeah. Can you see the link? The link. Go up. If you can't see the link, hold on. I'll put the link up right now. That way you don't have to go searching for it.
Won't that take her away from the? If she hits the link, won't that
What, the
take her away
sausage link?
from the live?
No, that's for D-Lo. D-Lo Flow.
Oh, D-Lo.
That's like
D-Lo.
she.
Oh, D-Lo. No, I was talking. I thought you were talking to Michelle. I'm sorry. I exited
Michelle.
from over there. I walked back
Yeah.
in.
Listen,
I was wondering
D-Lo.
where you went.
Hey,
Michelle
he's
is
dropped a
definitely
lot of
my.
songs, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah. You
guys
heard
heard
him.
his
You heard his songs?
songs?
I heard him. He's got spiders in his room. In case you
Yeah,
didn't
he's
know.
got he's got a lot more since then.
Oh, since that
He's
one, he's
doing
got more.
good.
Okay, I got.
Yeah, yeah, you can get if you he's got on Spotify.
Oh, here we go. He's up. He's coming up.
Literally.
Hello?
Oh shit!
Hello.
D-Lo!
What's up?
Oh shit!
Hey.
How's it going?
Hey, John. How
Fucking
you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm hanging in there. I've had a really rough week. I'm not gonna lie, but you know.
I'm just
It's
hanging.
all good. The New Year's is always rough when everybody's done getting partying. You know, the first of the year, you're
Shit, I haven't gotten off
hard.
party mode.
Yeah.
I'm still partying.
There's
Got my
probably
The thing
disco
is-
lights going off
ODO
in there.
certified. Huh?
Are you going
Well,
to
the
be doing?
thing
What's up? Sorry, Brandon. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the thing is I entertain the New Year's guys and party guys. So
True.
that's what I do. I'm working during their their partying. You know.
John, what part of Jersey are you from?
I was near Marlton area when I was living there.
Oh,
Marlton?
you're not originally from there?
No, I am. I was born there.
Okay.
I was in
What?
the bad neck of the woods, Camden.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, yes. It was the scariest place because my brother told me when we were younger, like old enough to remember, he said he heard gunshots walking down the streets.
What do you mean heard? Those were gunshots. Never mind heard. What are you
know
kidding
what I
me?
mean. You know what
I know
mean.
exactly what you mean. I used to deliver it in Camden.
Oh God.
I think it was the Pathmark I delivered to, and
What were
I
you
used to deliver to.
delivering? Ice cream? No, just,
Everybody screams in Camden.
that's a good one.
Listen, I think they had a Pathmark there, right? Am I right? Did they have a Pathmark?
I can't remember what back
That's
then.
what I remember delivering to.
I'm
And
like,
I was delivering when Camden was hot.
man,
Camden cooled down, but Camden was hot when I was
I
delivering
heard
there.
it used
Listen,
to
there
be
was
I heard it used to
A
be
really
a
what?
really nice place. It used
yeah,
to.
back in 1492 when Columbus arrived. Shit. Yeah. Yo, Camden is nuts.
Oh wow.
Camden was because it's not as bad right now. You go through Camden now, it's
You better make sure you got some kind of protection on you.
protection. I hope it ain't a box of condoms because I'll tell you right now.
Not like
You gonna-
that. Well, I mean, you could if you're messing with hookers, but I don't know.
Nah.
Or
The hookers?
truck stop-
The
truck stop
hookers were
lizards.
the hookers were strapped, man.
I got a question
then-
for you. It might sound weird, but it's only because
Uh-oh.
you're a trucker. Have you ever been
Ooh.
approached by a lot lizard?
Many times. They used to be let me tell you something.
Yeah. Hey, wait. Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt, but I do mean to interrupt. I would love you to explain his question.
Lot lizard?
Thank you. About lot lizards. Explain the lore of lot lizards. What
The
are
only
lot
thing
lizards?
that I know is it's women or like they're kind of like hookers, but they're for truckers.
Kind of like they are hookers. They ain't kind of like they are.
Okay,
They're
then
hookers that hang
are
out
usually
at
for-
the truck
for-
stops.
Yeah,
Exactly. That they got their name from truckers,
that's fine.
okay? Because they didn't want to specify, especially when they're on the CB radio. You don't want to specify so that the authorities can know what's going on.
Right.
So basically, and not only that's kind of derogatory, lot lizard.
Oh God.
Although the ones that are popping up today, I think lizards look a whole lot better.
And the reason why I know
Since-
this is because I was playing on a role play server on a 5M for GTA.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I was driving a truck, and there was actually a lot lizard in the parking lot.
Oh, sweet, realistic.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Michelle?
I was gonna say, since we're all kind of up there and we're not young teens, do you guys remember the old Taco Bell dogs? that said Yoquito Taco Bell or here lizard,
Yeah,
lizard,
Yo quiero
lizard.
Taco Bell. Yeah. Yo quiero
Yeah, I
Taco
think so.
Bell.
Yeah, there was one that I got my stepdad because he was a truck driver that said here lizard, lizard, lizard.
Oh, God.
Yes.
They're hard to find now. They're hard to find. They used to be everywhere. They used to be at the rest areas.
Like-
They used to be everywhere.
Right?
Now there's only select places. Dallas and Memphis. Dallas and Memphis, you'll find them.
Right.
But there are a
You
lot of
guys
places.
actually want to hear a story? It's funny. When I bought my house, it was my mother's house,
Okay.
and she had a lot of toys and things like that. My old GI Joe
Oh, okay.
toys, stuff like that. You know,
Gee,
I sold them all to this guy that was a. But I found a stack of those Taco Bell dogs that you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Taco Bell. Is
And
so
I've got,
good.
and it's funny that you say that because I've got one sitting on my dashboard in my truck, and
What?
he's my like little mascot.
That's your guard dog? Anybody gets close? Scares them off?
I
That's your little scarecrow, huh?
just
Right.
threw him up.
Listen,
Man,
listen,
You
Sam.
insane.
These lot lizards out here.
they
Oh,
charge
yeah.
them, don't they?
huh?
Yeah, no,
They
no,
charge
no,
a lot?
no.
They charge what?
No, I was asking, do they charge a lot?
Shit, they take Bitcoin now. They take Bitcoin. They got credit card machines now. Shit.
A long
was
time
gonna
ago,
say,
they used to take
where do you
IOUs.
Where do you
Yeah.
swipe the card?
Between the cheeks.
I was
Between
about to
the
say that.
cheeks.
I was about to say that.
Do they spit out change?
Probably.
If they do, I hope you got wipies.
Ew.
Okay. Oh,
I'm
but
sure
they look grisly now. The only healthy ones I've seen in Dallas and Memphis, but outside of those two locations, a lot of them, you know, I got
those at the bus stops, I think, when I went.
Yeah.
To the bus stop.
the one approached me. I forget where exactly it was, and as she was walking toward me, I'm looking around to see if I'm looking around to see if I see a camera crew. I'm thinking they're filming.
Like a prank video or something.
No, not a prank
Oh.
video. I thought they were filming.
Like a documentary thing.
No, that zombie series that they got. What is
The
that?
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. I thought they were filming The Walking Dead. This thing was This
Jesus.
chick was all she was dragging her legs. She was all
Oh.
skinny.
Oh, that would scare the crap out of me.
She had like 3 big teeth and no more teeth.
You
She
probably
was-
hit the gas pedal on that one.
Oh hell no. I asked her how much.
Oh, my dad did that one time. My dad yelled that one time when we were doing delivery because he used to use his own car, and he like delivered to banks and stuff, like these red bags. And there was a hooker on the side, and he yelled out, "How much?" And she flipped them off.
Oh, she flipped them off?
Yeah.
Wow. She must have made a lot of money that day. They used to make a lot of money, let me tell you. Okay, so when I was a yellow cab driver, a lot of times I would get a couple come in the cab and they do their thing in the back seat.
Oh, my
So-
God.
Yeah, so there was one. So I was curious. So I started a conversation with her, and she was 19 years old. She was like 5'9", and she was built like a brick house. She was incredible.
So she was the reason why they made that song.
Probably if they looked at her, they would have been inspired to write that song. So so I was
Solomon,
just
that's
curious.
funny that you're. Oh, I'm sorry. It's funny that you were a taxi cab driver because I was too. And
Yeah, I remember you
Nice.
mentioning that.
I
Yeah, I was a yellow
Yeah.
cab driver in New York City.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
I
had to
would-
have been scary, dude.
It got scary. I was held up at gunpoint 3 times.
Oh dang!
Ooh.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well,
It's
me and my- oh,
it's
sorry.
a nervous, hey. But I remember my most tips were bringing hookers to their Johns.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was my most
So-
tips.
So I
That's
started.
my
I started
most
a conversation.
lucrative.
God.
I started a conversation with this girl. What's the deal? What's this all about? I mean, I've seen movies about this stuff. With the pimps and all. She had a pimp. She had a pimp,
Wow.
and she lived in Jersey, and she would it got to the point where she just call me, and I would pick her up in Jersey and bring her over to the city to
You're the
meet up
Yeah.
with
pimp's
her pimp or
hustler.
whatever. Yeah, no, she got me. She got me hustling out there. Let me tell you.
Damn.
Yeah, let me tell you how. Let me tell you how. So sometimes they would be together in a group, and if I was in the area, parked somewhere, because I'd be
Right.
driving nights, and she would spot me. She said, "Hey, can you do me a favor?" Like, oh my goodness, hold on, let me see if I got protection. No, it wasn't for that.
God.
It wasn't for that. She wanted alcohol, but she had to be careful. She couldn't just go out and buy it because her pimp was watching. So
So she
she
couldn't
asked
use
me.
her funds, basically. Yeah.
No, she couldn't. No. She paid for it,
Oh,
They have to
okay.
have
but I'm
permission, though.
right.
Gotcha.
And I had to go get it so she can get it
Oh,
on the
she
down
put you
low.
on the spot.
She put me on the spot, but I didn't care. I would have smashed the pimp anyway. I would have knocked his teeth out. So I
He
didn't
would have
really care
smashed
about
the
that.
pimp and then take all his quarters.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
John.
So
Oh,
I went and I got it, but then her coworkers kind of crowded around her like vultures. Oh my God, she got it!
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I had a list of ladies of the night that wanted to procure some
Oh,
alcohol.
wow.
So I started buying like these pints. I started buying pints, and I started selling them and making a profit right out of my trunk. Yeah, you got to see me. Woo! I was good at it too. When they would call me over, oh, it's him. Hey, what's up? It's him. How you doing?
Oh, wow.
And you know, they give you that head signal. That was it. That's all you needed to see. When they did
The
this,
shaking head.
you already knew what she wanted.
Yeah.
So park, pop open the hood, and I'll be doing one of these, like looking out, like I was selling drugs or something. Oh my God,
Yeah.
this is big.
She was looking out for the feds, probably. No, I'm
Yeah.
just joking.
Oh, she was looking. Yeah, she was looking out for the pimp. She was looking out. And yeah, and I started making some cha-ching like that, selling
Wow.
alcohol to the trunk. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, you got to do
Yeah.
what you got to do back then.
Oh yeah, and I did it. Oh yeah.
But you
Back
still
back
got to
in
do
the
that
day.
nowadays.
Now let me tell you. I don't know, man. It's like so much harder to scheme around. You know, at that
True.
level.
Right.
If you really want to scheme and scam, and I'm always talking about that in my channel, about not getting scammed, but the marketing and the propaganda that's used to get into people's pockets. That. Oh my God, there's so much of that,
Right.
and it's gonna get worse, right? Because there's gonna be some deregulation coming down
Oh,
on the
I heard some
Securities and
more
Exchange
stuff about the
Commission.
music industry that you probably already looking at that stuff too. I heard the money is going dry for even that stuff, music industry stuff.
Oh no, absolutely. All these stars
They-
that you see,
Yeah, it's all a
They're-
facade.
they don't have the money that people think they have. They don't.
Yeah, they borrow the
They
gold
don't.
chains. They borrow the cars.
They borrow the cars. They rent the
Yeah.
cars. Rent the Airbnb. Yeah,
That's insane. And then you
they're
come home
signing
and
these
hang out with them,
contracts.
and they're home with their moms or something playing video games like me.
Yeah,
But I don't
They're-
want to do all that. I don't want to rent all that crap. That's expensive.
well,
You'll be
it's
broke.
for me, as you can
You
tell.
okay,
You know,
Brandon?
Brandon, what happened?
yeah, no, I'm extremely exhausted. I've been working so much. I'm in and out. But yeah, no, I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. I
Thank
just
you, though.
noticed, so I thought I'd ask.
No, I was nodding out. Yeah,
I mean, as you can tell,
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
You should have
No,
seen me
I'm
when I woke
okay.
up, Silent.
Yeah, I'm
My dad said
100%
I
okay.
looked like I was
All right.
Thank you.
electrocuted.
You're welcome.
so John, as you could tell, I don't care about appearances. You know, I'm not.
I don't.
I
Well,
can give
yeah.
I can give a hoot. The only time I prep up, I get all purdy and whatnot.
Is when you're doing
Is
like an
when,
interview.
when I'm having a business transaction.
Right.
When I have a business transaction,
When you hand
you know,
over the
I
briefcase. No, I'm just joking.
when I no, yeah, when I hand over the briefcase, I want to be suited up,
Yeah.
because
Oh, we lost him again.
yeah,
Oh,
he might have fallen asleep, man. Was he crying, Michelle?
I don't know. He kept putting his head down, but he said he was just kind of nodding out, in and out. So I was just making sure
Okay.
he was okay.
Yeah, because he had two people close to him.
oh, damn.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah, sadly, the holidays bring that kind of stuff around because we had that
Yeah,
same thing too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Recently?
I care and worry about everybody, so
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, wait a second. Are you an empath,
Oh,
Michelle?
yes, I am.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, that's
I'm
so
also
you
a
got to be careful.
humanitarian.
Oh, that's next level. So you really have to be careful who becomes
Yeah,
your spouse.
I also get hurt a lot being who I am.
Yeah, hell yeah, you do.
because you're
Hell
feeling
yeah, you do.
other people's emotions, and then you gotta go with your emotions too. It's all mixed in one, right?
Do
Yes.
you tend to pour yourself out?
I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to be
Yeah.
careful of this whole YouTube world.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, so the comments can impact you too?
It can, to a point, yeah. And if I see certain things on people's faces, what they're saying and what they react, I feel what they react, not say.
Damn. All right. So listen, he's back. He's back. He's back, everybody.
There he is.
Yay!
I
I
am
thought you
sorry.
fell asleep.
I'm on the borderline. I'm not gonna lie. I've been
Yeah,
fading
you
out
need
for the
to get
last
some rest, man. You work too
3
much.
days.
I
You
just
have
love
a
the
full
fact you
day
have
of
a red light
relaxing
that keeps flashing behind you.
and a
Red
hot
light special.
masseuse giving you a massage.
Brandon is a lot lizard tonight with all that lighting going on.
Hey, he was singing to you earlier in the dark.
Hey,
Oh God, what I missed?
that's why I didn't stand up. If you notice, I've been reaching out for stuff without standing up. I don't want the evidence to be
Thank you.
evident.
Solomon, since you do trucking a lot, you should do like those, like the travel vlogs, like going to different states. That'd be interesting.
You think I should do that?
I mean, dude, every time I see other travelers, like they
I feel like I should be
blowing
drinking
up.
something too.
Like, they be going
What
out
you got,
there.
Michelle? What you got?
I got water.
Oh,
Ooh, you're exotic. You're exotic.
I'm drinking that spiked coffee. No, I wish it was spiked.
You know what? I'm glad, Michelle. I'm glad you mentioned something about being impacted by even what people are expressing on YouTube, on the camera, how it impacts you. Because I know that now, I'm not gonna do what I was gonna do. It's this. I did it anyway. I did it
Oh
anyway.
no, he's picking his nose.
I did it anyway.
When you
Michelle!
first did that, no, when you first did that before.
But why
I
did
really
you have
thought
to get the middle finger to disappear?
I think it looks more convincing.
Oh God.
Yeah, I think so. And yeah, I think yeah, you're right, Michelle. I'm pleasuring my brain.
Oh no, I don't need. You're an alien.
I think
Don't
you
live in
need,
a truck.
Solomon. I think you just need to give your brain a little poke every now and then, and
Oh, God.
hey, that's how you do it. That's okay.
Some
Yeah.
people say it's a jump start to the brain.
Mhm.
Whoa, wait,
You
what?
gotta run those engines. I mean, wait.
What is this? No way! Hold on, y'all. Get ready. Look at the screen, y'all. Look at the screen.
We're in
Coming
after
in, coming up.
hours.
It's the professor, y'all.
Hello. The professor
Oh,
is in the
professor's
building.
coming in.
The professor's here, but I don't know if she's gonna come up because of her
We woke
headache,
up the
her
professor.
migraine.
No, I mean that's
We woke her
okay.
up. Yeah, we woke her up though. We woke her up.
Oh yeah, all
She was
this
sleeping. She was
shenanigans going on. All this shenanigans.
As soon as she comes in, she hears Solomon over there. Yeah.
Everybody's screaming in her ear. The first thing she
You
wants to
know,
hear when she has a migraine.
the
We're
professor's
already
been
fired.
truly considerate with me. She went out. I think she went out of her way to go film some of these museums and some of these exhibits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty
Did I
interesting.
did,
I like
did I
that stuff.
did I thank you, Professor? I hope I thanked you. If I didn't thank you, hold on 1 second. Let me get some liquid courage. Thank you, Professor. See, it worked. Odium. Hey, the professor and I have been sub to each other for a very long time. Very long time. I stumbled upon her channel. Stumbled upon it. And ever since then,
Yeah.
what? Did I thank you or that I stumbled upon your channel? You remember when I stumbled upon your channel or when I thanked you? Which one is it? Oh,
I don't even remember when I met
I'm,
your channel. I
I'm
don't
just, I'm just gonna tell you guys right now. I'm thankful for stumbling across both of your channels because
really?
this history is one of my favorite things, and Miss Helms does so much with history, and I get to read them. You know, we were having a
The
conversation the
professor
other night.
the professor done lost her mind. Look, I thanked her.
What happened?
Uranus is how she found me. What?
Oh God.
Michelle, did you see my short?
Yeah.
I did.
Well, Uranus is
You saw it?
very large. Uranus is very large. You know that,
How
right?
would you know his race?
You don't even know what mine's like. That's like a whole planet.
Excuse me. I was talking about the planet. What are you guys
Oh.
talking about? You guys
Oh,
get
sorry,
your
my mind's
mind in the gutter.
My mind's in another place. Sorry about that. I'm from Mars. I'm not from Venus. I'm from Mars.
Now you guys got me.
I'm a red Martian. That's why whenever the website captions come up and say, "Please put the right captcha," I always get it wrong because I'm an alien.
Mm.
You ever have that issue where it tells you, "Are you a human or are you a bot?" I always say, "No, I'm an alien."
I'm like, I hate those I hate those little things that you got to hit.
Right? Just to make sure that we're real or
pick
not.
the ones that are in the bus. You know, yeah,
Right.
those bot things. They're so stupid.
Right? Like they say it protects it from spam. There's still going to be spam around. Like,
Oh yeah, there's still gonna be spam. I went on my I was trying to go on lives in the middle of the night, and these assholes came in the middle of the night. I mean, granted, I was shit faced when it was happening.
That's a
But they
good question,
started-
Professor.
What's that? What did the professor say?
The professor said, where is DeAndre? Nikki P, Vegan Kings.
Oh yeah,
Where
where's
are they?
DeAndre? Because he asked about going live a few hours before you guys did.
And he did. I was in his live.
Oh, he did. He actually did.
Yeah.
All I got was the quote. I didn't actually get the thing. So
I look fatter on that because I'm on the cam. I'm on camera.
hey, don't say
Not
that
really.
about yourself. I'm sure there's lots of people that see that and they go, "Man, I gotta click on that. He's in Uranus."
You're right, John.
Fudge.
They're like,
Yeah, oh,
"Damn, I
yeah,
gotta click on
fudge.
that."
Yeah, it says Uranus fudge above his head.
hey,
That's funny.
did you like my comment? Meanwhile, back at the fudge packing plant.
Hell yeah, I like that comment. That comment got me excited.
Do you know where
It
that
made me
came
want to
from?
pull out a wet wipe.
Do you know where that
God.
came from? They had a I don't think it's Saturday Night Live, but it might be the ambiguously
I don't
gay
know. I don't know
duo.
what happened.
What's up?
Oh yeah,
The ambiguously gay duo from
the
Saturday Night
ambiguously
Live.
gay duo.
From Saturday Night Live. Yeah. Meanwhile, back at
Ambiguous,
the fudge packing plant.
Oh God.
huh?
The Fudge Peckers. That would be an interesting thing to put on your resume. What did you want to be when you grow up? A fudge pecker.
A fudge packer, yeah. You probably get hired faster by putting that
Right?
on.
But every place I tried to get a job at, when I did try to look for a job, they told me I was unexperienced. I'm like, how do you get experience if you can't get a job?
You know, that's a really good
That's what I
question.
told them. And they looked at me and they could not answer it. They couldn't answer it.
Couldn't or didn't want to.
Probably both.
Uh,
Because I was probably the first one that ever asked that question. How do I
That's the
get
catch.
experience if I can't get it at all?
that's that catch-22 right there, man.
Well, what
Yeah.
were you trying to do though, John?
Just work at a regular, like, I don't know, some random store that was just opening up. I forgot what it was, but it was like a
Like
clothing
a retail store
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I can't explain anything about that, but I
But
can
Goodwill
explain
hired
about
me.
I can't explain about the cooking industry.
Well, that
You
part you
start-
definitely need experience.
What's that?
You definitely need experience to be a cook, I'm sure.
No, I was just about to
Oh.
tell you, if you want to get in, I started as a dishwasher. I started washing freaking dishes. And then I learned how to cook something. The cook asked me to do something.
Right.
Then I started prepping all the food. Then I became a prep cook. And
Nice.
then I have elevated to a,
Right.
the guy that actually started cooking things, But that's what I was asking you is what,
I don't
you know.
really remember exactly what the job was. It was just
Yeah.
a random new spot that I was basically applying everywhere that was hiring. And
Oh, you can't walk in and be a manager anywhere.
I know.
that doesn't work that way.
It's like, hi, I want that job, sir.
Yeah.
Can I be the owner?
Can I be the owner?
Yeah, exactly.
They'll
It
say,
doesn't work
sir,
that way,
where's
man.
where's the briefcase? Then
If
could
you're
be
the owner, I'm the manager.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
You could be my secretary or manager, either way.
Hey, you know what? I'll be the doorman because that's the best position of the whole house. So
Yeah.
I was talking about if
Okay.
Solomon was the owner. I'm the manager.
God.
Oh yeah.
He could be
Hey,
the boss man. I'll work for him.
listen. hey, breaks every 10 minutes. Yeah.
I told Solomon if I ever have my bodyguard license, I'd be his bodyguard when he's doing his deliveries because every truck
Yeah?
needs a bodyguard. But then again, you can't be a scared bodyguard if you're in the hood.
Well, no. My main concern is my blow up doll.
I'm not going to touch that. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
then, yeah,
she
you
would
can
be the
come- you can
manager,
come on
right?
board.
Oh
Yeah.
God!
Yeah, you can definitely come on board
Tara
now.
Holmes.
If you're not gonna touch me, yeah.
Don't
swear,
feel bad, Solomon. I used to have a mannequin head.
Tara Helms asked where is DeAndre and Vegan Kings and Nikki. That's what she just asked in chat. I haven't been paying I haven't been paying attention to chat till then. But
I haven't hit any rough patches of weather. And I've been in the Midwest and the Eastern Seaboard for most of the time. So I've been running a triangle basically from the Northeast down to Georgia, back up to Chicago and Wisconsin. Right now, I got a load going up to Wisconsin. No, Chicago. I got a load going up to Chicago that I picked up here in Hotlanta. And it ain't so hot in Hotlanta right now. It's down to like 30 degrees. But I haven't hit any snowstorms or anything. There's supposed to be some kind of ice storm coming in crossing the path. Nikki P country. Exactly. Uh-oh, Brandon fell off again. Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back, y'all. Shh, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Oh,
He's
what the
gone
heck?
again. You scared him away.
I think
You
he hit
said
the button
something.
by accident.
No, he's fingering something.
Oh God, he's trying to mess with the doll,
Yeah.
the blow up doll. Yeah, my old friend mailed me that as a prank, and I had to somehow get it out of the mailbox without my grandmother knowing at the time. You know how
Holy
not hard
smokes.
that was. She looked
How
out the
hard?
window.
How hard was it?
No, I mean, because she looks out the window every time when I
Oh.
left the apartment, because she was like the neighborhood watch of the area. So
Oh,
she had to
okay.
watch everybody. And then she'd go, "What are you doing?" I'm like, getting mail." Okay. Because
You know, my older brother, used to have tons of porno magazines.
oh God.
He thought he did a good job of hiding them, but he did a terrible job. And my mom found them. But
Oh damn.
she didn't think for 1 second they were his. She thought they were mine. I'm in the shower, and she came in the shower, and she just grabs the curtain and just rips them suckers open. And she said, you know, I don't think it's a good idea for you to be doing this kind of stuff. And I'm wondering what the hell she's talking about. I said, what are you talking about, Mom? And then she pulled out one of the magazines. I said, Mom, that ain't mine. She must have thought I was lying, but it wasn't. It was my brother's. But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was when she looked down and said, what happened to you? What? Not fair, Mom. Not fair. You can't compare me with my father. Come on now. He's a mutant. That dude had something that looked like a baby's arm holding an apple when it was flaccid. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. Yeah, my dad was talented. So I think I mentioned before that when we used to go to the beach, I used to be totally embarrassed because my dad wasn't up to date with the fashion. Yeah, she really said that, Professor. She really said that. Well, I mean, if you're used to dealing with something that required its own birth certificate, yeah. You look at mine, it's not gonna, it ain't gonna compare. So when we were at the beach, I'd be embarrassed. All these other men were wearing swimsuits and whatnot. They were in style, they were in fashion, and my dad was way out of fashion. At least I thought that was the case. But he was wearing these shorts and they had to go down to his knees. And I just thought he wasn't fashionable. Which is weird to me because my mother was a fashion designer for Liz Claiborne. So for my dad to come out to the beach with these long ass shorts, that didn't make any sense to me. Well, I found out why. Later on in life, I found out why he had to wear those damn things.
Isn't it crazy when you learn things later on in life?
Yeah, I learned later.
Why can't we learn now?
Yeah, what's up? You couldn't give me an explanation when I was 10, 11 years old? Dad, what's going on? Why are you wearing this? You look ridiculous. Yeah. Well, it turns out that, yeah, he had a Siamese twin hanging there. And I said, oh.
He was a tripod.
It was a tripod. He was a legitimate tripod. I said, oh, damn.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
that.
I'm so sorry it skipped you.
Yeah. My two of my sons have it. What?
Wait, have what? I'm sorry. I'm kind of.
Check back out,
I'm
John.
not. Who? What?
They got bruises on their knees, on the sides of their
damn.
knees. Yeah. Turns
I
out that
remember.
way.
I remember the first time riding a skateboard, I had bruises on my knees. You know what I did? I was going downhill. I
Oh,
forgot
shit.
to put my
What?
other leg. I forgot
Damn,
to put my
John.
leg. I forgot to put my leg on the other side of the skateboard.
Yeah, that would make it hard.
It did
Make it
not feel
hard.
great.
What? I bet it didn't. I bet it
I-
didn't. You know what? Now that my son is here, that clown, my kids are clown. Who's the least clown?
Okay. Clowns are scary.
My 7-year-old is not as funny, but my 12-year-old is definitely funny, and so is my 29-year-old.
Mhm.
I don't
They
interact too much
probably
with
get it
my.
from you because I mean you have a comedian side.
I thought they
Well,
got it out of a cereal box, but check this out.
I think
So what happened? Was the one that's like 12-year-olds here. So I'm naked, about to go inside the shower, and my son starts laughing at me. What the hell are you laughing at? He said, "You ain't got no ass. Where's your ass? It's so small." I said, "What?" So basically, this is kind of like what I look like right here.
are you gonna show your ass? Wait a minute.
Yeah, I didn't sign
Yeah.
up for this.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait a minute.
no, you guys got to.
If you want to see mine, just think of a donut. That's all you need to know with sprinkles on top.
You guys can appreciate this. I want you to see it.
All right.
I feel close to you guys, so
He said,
I-
"Do not do it."
I trust you.
She said, "No
it's
bare photo."
all love. It's all love.
No, I
So this is
trust
what I
you,
look like.
Solomon.
This is what I look like.
I-
Pop belly and no
Solomon.
ass. Look at that. Pop belly and no ass. That's me right there.
Damn. So you were on the Animal Planet then?
I'm sexy.
Were you the first on the scene, or what?
Look, the professor knew exactly what I was going for.
That's how you know that she knows you went very well.
I think she's been on my OnlyFans page because that's the only way she would have known that I look like this.
That's a good looking suit, bro.
He said that. He said that. Where is he? He's right here.
Who?
He said it.
Who did?
My son. He was laughing
yeah.
at my ass.
Yeah.
Oh, look. The professor's defending herself.
Good for him.
That's me, though. That's the bear right there. No butt and a big belly. Look out. That's sexy as all hell. I don't know.
I think so too. I think women underestimate it, but hey, that's their
Women
loss.
secretly love that. Women
If
secretly
you want to
love
know what
that.
I look like, I'm basically
That's their loss.
I'm an equivalent to a Wookiee on Star Wars.
Oh, no way.
Mm.
You got hair like that?
Only in the wintertime. I let it all grow out.
I can't bear it. Ha
Ah.
That would be a good title for a YouTube video, but then they might think it's something else.
What, the Wookiee?
Going bear. I don't know.
Whoa.
Bearing it. I think he means bearing it.
Yeah, like the after hours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you guys my other channel.
I've
Oh my
I've
goodness.
only got this one. I can't run more than one because I already do so much multitasking. It's not even. You can ask Michelle. She's like, "How does your brain function?"
You know what? Nobody ever asked me that because they never think my brain is functioning anyways.
Oh God.
So you're
But
good.
Well, you need a functioning brain if you gotta drive that big truck.
No,
Yeah.
I'd be
Mine
running
is
off the road
automated.
like I do in the video game.
Hey, they say, hey, you know what, Solomon? They say that about
Yeah.
cooking too. And you know what? I'm fucking running a line. I'm on autopilot constantly. I don't even think
Yeah.
about it. I just do what I got to do, and it's the same thing when you're running a truck. You know what you got to do. You got to hit the brakes. You got to stop at those. You got to make sure you're in gear when you're getting at those railroads. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's the same thing. It's autopilot, man. You know, right?
Oh yeah.
Whatever profession you're in,
Here's my other
that's the
channel, guys,
same.
just in case.
What's that?
Here's my other channel.
Your other channel.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had another
Lip
channel.
gloss laxative. Oh
Yeah.
God!
Oh Jesus!
Isn't laxative something that makes you like use the bathroom?
Yeah.
Like you
That's
pour,
exactly what it is.
you
I'm
pour it into
shitting on
somebody's
everybody.
drink. You pour it on
I'm shitting
somebody's.
on. I'm shitting on everybody, and I'm looking good while I'm doing it. My lips are
Yeah.
shiny.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, the professor sub to that channel also. I'm sub to the professor's other channel. Let me see if I find it. First, let me switch up. Go back to Solomon. I'm almost at 1 million, guys. I just need another 999,999 to go. And I'll be there.
I'm wondering
You're
when
almost
we'll do
there.
when. I'm
You're
wondering how
almost there,
long.
man.
I'm wondering how long and when that'll happen. Like, cause you know what I mean. Like, starting out is the hard part.
I'm live right now. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Like, it would probably take
Hey,
me a
the
whole
fact you
lifetime to
started
reach
out,
that.
you made your.
Hey, I'm slowly getting somewhere.
Yeah, I told you you would. I mean, you're doing what you can.
Look at Michelle. She's going live chatting.
Yeah.
Awesome, Michelle.
Yeah, I gotta
Big
start
See
hand.
that?
somewhere.
No,
This
this is a big high five to you. Getting out of your
yeah.
shell, going, doing it.
This is the professor's other channel, guys. The Evergreen Wave.
What is the Evergreen Way?
That's the professor's other channel.
Yeah. What does that focus on? If you can
Focuses on
describe it. Come on, sell it. Sell it, Solomon. Come on.
it's about vegan food.
Oh, okay. But eating right.
No, it isn't. I made that up. Oh, it's about the channel is about buff older men. Here, look.
Oh, okay. Then she's got pictures of me on there then, huh?
That's you
Oh,
right
look, it's
there,
a
Brandon with long
That's a
hair.
Viking.
By the way, Brandon, why did you cut your hair? I don't get it.
Why? I don't cut my hair. It doesn't grow.
Oh, so is that a wig? Is that a wig there then?
Oh, wait. Are you talking about Captain Kangaroo?
No,
Wait.
you ain't looking
Oh,
at the
no, you're
picture
talking
of
about
him.
that
I
right
thought they
there?
had that thing that was called Evergrow. You spray it in your hair and it helps bring the hair back.
Yeah, it doesn't
I've
work.
seen commercials like that.
No. Why do you think my mustache is so big? Because I just trim it and I just tape it to my head, you know?
Oh my
I
goodness.
Oh my
You are
supplement.
god!
not you're not
That's the
modest
only
at all.
it's the only reason that I got the mustache growing.
Okay, so here. Uh she's
It
gonna be
took
discussing business and making soap tutorials. There you go.
it took me
By
20
the
years
way,
to get a mustache.
oh no, let me tell you something. If you want to grow your mustache, the professor's soap will help you grow your mustache. I'm
Yeah. I wanted to see her turkey flavor or turkey shaped soap in Thanksgiving.
oh
But
my, that sounds so personal. Oh my.
No, you actually gave her the idea. You said, "Hey, you should make some turkey flavor or turkey shake." There, motherfucker.
Oh,
I've been
a
drinking.
turkey
I'm
shake,
sorry.
motherfucker.
He's
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Wait,
I'll invite them on my OnlyFans. Hell
no,
yeah.
that's gonna be a new thing. That's what
Woo!
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna
Come
make
on, y'all.
a turkey
Watch these
shake.
turkeys get it on.
Oh my god! Someone's
They
gonna
make their
film
own
that.
soap. What?
They're gonna film that on OnlyFans and make it a full.
Oh shit, you were gonna start today, Professor? Oh man. Guys, in case you didn't know, well, I gotta confess, I cheated on the professor. I wasn't gonna bathe with soap until I got her soap first, but I kinda used some soap the other day. Kinda.
Now, do you do what the the RV people do, where they go to like a gym and then they use the shower gym? Is that what you have to do since you do your trucking?
The truck stops have showers.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Yeah. I didn't
Yeah,
think-
they have showers.
That's pretty
Wear
good.
wear slippers though, because you never
Oh
know.
God, you might slip down. Don't drop
Your
the
feet might
soap.
no, your feet might get pregnant. You never
Oh.
know.
That's some crazy stuff. Then.
Yeah, it is.
They
You
need to
know, I
clean
just
them
had the same
floors.
conversation with an inmate friend the other day.
Did you say inmate friend?
Yes.
You know I was a correction officer, right?
Nope.
Oh, you
I
didn't
don't know
that?
why, but you
No.
kind of had like that demeanor and that like persona. Like if you were a security, I can tell that you would be because you got the voice of a whatever. You know what I mean?
I was, yeah, for 10 years.
Dude, if I heard you telling me sit down now, or like I'd be sitting down fast.
Well, so I was one of those officers. I wasn't very liked by my coworkers because they call me inmate lover. Inmate lover.
Why? Because you were nice to him,
Well, because I treated them like human beings.
which they
Oh,
are.
how
And-
horrible of you.
Yeah, that was I have nightmares about that every day.
It's because they're not used to people like that. Like us, so they think you're
Well,
different.
here's the thing, right? And there was a study done on this. It's just that the officers they power trip big time. Some of these guys really trip on power, and it can get bad. Now, the penitentiary system was revamped because they were trying to find a way to reduce recidivism, right? They didn't want these guys to continue coming back. So, after experiments and analysis and all that other good stuff, they changed it so that the focus on safety wasn't just staff and the community. They included the inmate population when it came to safety. Also, prior to that, it was terrible for the inmates. So with the inmate population included in the focus of safety, plus the availability of programs, the programs were supposed to help them one way. You know, you had religion, school, you had trades. So, what the heck? So what happened? Yep, got you. So what happened was that now, instead of the officers just keeping with themselves and letting the population do whatever the hell they wanted and only responded to codes, now they want one of the officers designated as a rover, and they wanted that officer to walk around and engage with the inmate population and serve as a positive example for them, so that you can encourage and let them know, listen, you don't have to keep looking over your shoulder constantly for the sake of your own safety, because we're here to make sure that you're safe also. So that takes off some of your attention from being assaulted, and now you can focus on the programs that are available for you, and hopefully prepare you better for when you leave the facility, go back out into the community. What do you think, Michelle? Was that a good idea?
That is a good idea, but that's not how they do it, and it's frustrating.
You're right. No, you're right. And here's the
They
thing,
are a
right?
number, not a name, and they're a possession, not a person.
And too many officers are punishment oriented, right? They're punishment oriented. That's what a lot of these guys are ex-military. So that's how they approach the whole thing. And when you're not from that type of environment, it's harder to see an officer who is from that type of environment getting so close to them, physically getting close to them, psychologically getting close to them. It puts them on edge. I can get close. You see, those guys who are not from that environment, they have to create a pretty big buffer zone between them and the inmate. Whereas my buffer zone is like that. I'm up close. I'm up in their face. I'm talking with them like I'm back home. I'm like I'm on the street, like I'm in high school. I'm engaging in conversation with them. I'm debating with them. My fellow officers are looking at me like, nah, man, that's too close. That's too much. But the thing is, because I'm from the hood, I know how to get up to the line without crossing it. It's much harder for them, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, oh, just as an example, I've been with my wife, and on several occasions, former inmates spotted me in the street and would shout me out and say, "Oh, that's Officer such and such. Hey, what's up?" And give me a hug right in front of my wife. And she's like, "Yo," which is the complete opposite of what most of these officers encounter. A lot of them get assaulted in the street when they see them, but I don't get assaulted. I don't get assaulted because even though I had to say no on many occasions, and they respect that, they don't respect somebody who's a pushover. But they respected the fact that I would say no, and I treated them like human beings. I punished when I had to punish, okay? Because it's like parents with their kids, okay? You don't hate your child because you're punishing them. You punish them because you have to teach them a lesson. And you don't
Welcome
have
back,
to
Brandon.
be Brandon, and you don't have to be
Yeah, I'm
you don't have to
sorry.
be you don't have to be mean about it either, right?
Yeah.
No.
But you got to be stern. Are you talking about disciplining kids?
Firm. No,
Inmates.
in the inmates, you got to be firm, fair, and consistent. That's what they
Yes.
say. Most officers don't practice firm, fair, and consistent. They like a firm part, but the
Are you
fairness
talking
and the
about
consistency.
discipline?
No, not disciplining them. Well, how to approach your job as a correction officer. You're supposed to be firm,
Oh,
fair.
I thought you were talking about disciplining children. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
I was-
Oh, no.
no, that's cool.
But it's
But
the
that's how
same.
you're
It's the
supposed to be.
same thing, though.
It's almost the same thing, but you got to understand
Yeah.
that you're dealing with adults, and you don't want to be
Oh, yeah,
disrespecting
yeah.
them either, because respect
yeah,
is a
yeah.
huge thing in prison.
What's up?
Huge.
Yeah.
I've
Yes.
seen inmates get stabbed
I'm
up
just
real
waiting for the
bad.
stoplight.
Yeah, I've seen inmates get stabbed up real bad just for interrupting someone in a conversation.
Yeah.
Just for that.
How are you doing,
That's
officer?
disrespectful.
I'm just
That's
waiting at the
disrespectful.
That's
stoplight.
their. But that's their light. that's what they have to live
Can you
in.
hear me?
Their little tiny circle.
What's
you
that,
know?
John? Oh, John's talking to
John's in a
somebody else.
different conversation.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, I'm
Well,
playing
no.
a game too. Sorry.
That's
Oh,
what
okay.
they got. They have to live in that little private circle, and that's the little pond that they're in. You know,
And
and
in that pond, respect is
oh yeah, oh yeah,
top of the list in their list
yeah.
of priorities. Top of the list.
Oh
Oh
snap!
yeah.
Did they give me this?
It doesn't
pause
matter if
for
it's the smallest pond. If you're in a county jail or if you're in a freaking full on
It doesn't
prison,
matter.
it
It doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
The name of the game is respect.
Exactly, and you know, and people come up and they disrespect you in there. They'll just come up
Oh
and
no,
just
no.
blatantly disrespect you.
When that happens,
Boom.
depending on who they might be testing you. If you're in a county jail,
Yeah,
a lot of times
yeah,
you get tested. If you allow the disrespect, it's a wrap. You're a target. You're a
yeah.
target, and then they're
You're a
gonna
bitch. You're a bitch.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No.
But at the max, I worked at a max also. At the max, the way it works at the max is like this: you disrespect
I've never
somebody.
been. I've never been at that level.
Okay, I'll tell you how it is. In the max,
Explain a little bit about that because I'm a little interested.
okay, so in the jail, in the county jail, the response is
Mm-hmm.
immediate and quick.
Uh-huh.
They did. But in the count in the prison, in the max,
Yeah.
okay, in the
Yeah.
max, you disrespect somebody today, and it could be weeks, months before they teach you your lesson. And when they
Mm-hmm.
do, it's brutal.
It takes months for them to get their write up about it too, so they can just sit and wait, and that wait kills them.
Yep. Yep. I was watching a card game. I didn't get the backstory, but I was watching a card game in the day room,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what caused it, but within seconds, this dude was bleeding out his face. The other guy stabbed him in the face with a pencil or a pen. I think it was a pen. Another time, in another unit, I just keep hearing screaming. Oh! The guy's face was melting off. His
That's
cellie,
insane.
shot hot water in his face. Over what?
Wow.
Over something stupid.
Yeah.
This one, oh, Professor, listen to this one. You're gonna like this one. Oh, this happened in the maximum, right? Asian guy. He didn't speak a whole hell of a lot of English. I think he was from Hong Kong. I don't know what he got wrapped up in, but the bottom line is that he was doing a significant amount of time. He was in the maximum. He was in a
Mm-hmm.
unit. This was the education pod. So people in that
Yeah.
unit, they were adults that didn't get their high school diploma, so they were prepping them so that they could take the GED and all this other stuff. So this was the school pod, right? So the Chinese guy, he was in the school pod. Now here's the Chinese guy, right? So he's about 5'9", about 175, 180 pounds, and he got
That's
confronted.
a big boy. That's a big boy.
Oh, that's not a big boy in prison.
185 is a big boy.
Not in prison, it ain't. 185. You're a noodle.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna
The
deny
guys,
that one bit. Yeah.
the guys
But
that came
what were
at
you
him,
fighting?
he had two guys come at him, and they were both over 6 feet. And I think the one that weighed the least was about 225 solid.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that weighed the least. Solid.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this Chinese guy put them both in the hospital.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Both of them.
Solomon.
That Chinese guy. Uh-huh.
Solomon. I grew up as a skinny kid, you know?
Yeah.
However, I learned how to fight. When we were in the locker rooms,
Listen, I learned the hard way. Never, ever judge a book by its cover. Ever.
yeah, yeah. When we were in the locker room, that's where we had our fights, you know?
Yep.
And our teacher was so big he could only scoot in sideways, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well. Mm-hmm.
this is actually an interesting story, actually.
Mm-hmm.
One day there was one of my bullies and he was picking on another kid. And the kid didn't want to fight. And I flipped his shoulder and I said, "Hey, why don't you fight somebody who wants to fight? Why don't you fight me, motherfucker? You want to fight somebody?
Ooh.
Come fight me."
Mm-hmm.
And he was my bully, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We fought, whatever happened. 10 years fast forward, no, 15 years later. I'm in a Cuban restaurant and the waiter comes to me and he goes, "Your name's Brandon, right?" And I said, "What?" He recognized me. He was the guy that I stood up for because he didn't want to fight. You know what I mean?
Yep.
15 years later, I'm at dinner with my wife and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" You know? But
There it is.
there it is. Yeah, there it is. That means it's time to go. I'm sorry, guys.
No. So with this Chinese guy, right? He's walking into another unit. They transferred him to another unit. And as he's walking by, he's one of the last ones. He's one of the stragglers that are coming back from the chow hall. So as he's walking by, I'm the rover. I'm standing out. I'm in this foyer, like monitoring everybody that comes in. Every now and then, I would just pull one over and do a pat search on them, because you're supposed to do
Mm-hmm.
that. You're supposed to do random pat searches. So what I would do, I would have them put their hands up against the wall and spread their legs wide, and I would go up in between their legs, and I would bury my entire arm up in there, all the way up to the elbow, and I'd be tapping them on their belly, and they'd be freaking out. But I told them not to worry about that because I got a boyfriend already, so you don't need to worry about that. The Chinese guy comes through, and I say a name. Now, if you've never studied this particular Chinese art, you would have never heard this name. I said the name, and he stopped, let the last few stragglers go by, and he came up to me and he goes, "How you know that?" I said, "Bro, that's top secret, man. I can't tell you." And he just looked at me like this and goes, I said, "Oh shit, thank God I'm in his good graces." Yes, because that kid, let me tell you what this kid did. The guy was an amazing artist. I mean, if you saw his artwork, you would have thought that was AI generated. That's how good he was. This guy, the details on his artwork was outrageous. So he did what's customary in prison is that they have somebody do some artwork for them on a handkerchief so they can mail it to their wife or their mother or whoever or their daughter, whatever the
Yeah,
case
yeah,
is. So
yeah. I
so the
follow you.
Chinese guy, yeah, the Chinese guy did some blazing artwork for this dude. But that's when they were in the reception facility where they were going to be sent to whatever facility was to correspond to their level. So he did that artwork, but the dude didn't pay him yet. This dude was 6'1", 240 pounds of just raw muscle, right? And again, the Chinese guy is like 165, 170, 5'9". So this dude was substantially bigger than him, strong, with a reputation.
Mm-hmm.
One day, I'm working in the bubble or the control area that allows inmates and staff to come in and out of the hospital area, the infirmary. So I noticed the guy, I noticed the tall guy, right? 6'1", 240. I noticed him coming out. And when I see him, he is banged up. I mean, banged up. Like holy shit, man. Like literally, I said, oh shit, dude, come here. What the hell happened to you? I thought he got jumped. I thought he got jumped by like 4 or 5 inmates and they whooped his ass for some reason.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
He had missing teeth. He had stitches. He had black eyes. All kinds of shit.
Oh, whoa, whoa! You just bumped into him the day
No, I didn't
after.
bump into him. He was coming out of the medical area. I was the control officer to let people in and out. I'm letting him out, and when I noticed who it was, I said, "Yo, what the hell happened?" And when he came back, he just put his head down and said, "The Chinese guy did it." I said, "What?" So I called. So I bumped into one of the. So I bumped into. Yeah. I thought he got jumped, Professor. I thought he got jumped. I thought it was like 3 or 4 big ass inmates that lumped this dude up. That's what I thought it was.
But it was just only one.
It was just the Chinese guy who was much smaller than him. So I bumped into the investigating officer who investigated the incident. This incident took place at the Chow Hall. Now understand, at the Chow Hall there are 3 officers and 150 inmates. Okay, or 200 inmates and 3 officers, right? So one of the officers told me what happened, and the investigating officer told me that in the Chow Hall, remember I told you that he made that handkerchief for him. The guy never paid him. Yeah, he was taking no prisoners. Yeah, well, he didn't take no prisoner. Listen, Professor, let me tell you something. The Chinese guy got up and walked over to the dude he did the handkerchiefs for. And then he said it. Now, this is a big deal because he's saying this out loud in front of everybody. All 200 inmates heard this dude. Yo, you got my money for the handkerchief? You haven't paid me, man. It's been X amount of time. So the dude stood up. This guy is towering over him. This guy is like extra buff. He's got muscles on his eyelashes. He was extra buff.
That's crazy.
And he was calling him out in front of everybody in the Chow Hall. When this guy got up, he said, "What the fuck you gonna do about it?" Professor, the investigating officer said, "Listen, in order for us to make our report and put down what we saw, we had to slow down the film. We had to slow it down to see what he did to this dude." Before this guy hit the ground, this guy had teeth knocked out, all kinds of shit. He got kicked, punched, stomped before he hit the ground. Yeah, they had to slow down the film in order to see what the hell this guy did to him. One time I was in the gym, and I'm at the far end, and at the opposite end of the gym is the weight room, right? But they don't have free weights. They have what do you call the machines? And I'm talking, I'm watching, I'm doing my thing, making sure nobody starts fighting or anything like that. But I'm looking inside because, I got to check and make sure everything's okay in the weight area, the weight room. So I see somebody doing sit-ups, firing them. So I'm, walking around the gym. And when I get close to the weight area, same dude firing them. It was the same Chinese dude. He wasn't doing sit-ups. He was doing back extensions. This guy was folding backwards. I have a hard time folding forward. This guy was bending backwards like he was made out of rubber.
That made me cringe.
I'm looking at this dude like, yo, I'm ready to say something funny. But I thought about it. I said, you know what? Let me leave this guy alone.
Well, growing up, my mom always told me dynamite comes in small packages.
He was a piece of dynamite. Listen, there was an officer like that too. Officer Molina out of Springfield. Look, Molina was a wiry dude. He was about 6'1", but he was skinny. Like, he looked like a noodle skinny. And he had these big ass feet. You know what they say about guys with big feet, right? Yeah, they buy big shoes. No, but check it out. This guy, skinny as all hell. This inmate got him highly upset. He disrespected Molina. He was highly upset. So he came back. I was the control officer. So I'm at the desk. So he comes back to me complaining about the inmate and how disrespectful he was. So he was going to do a cell inspection just to, rile him up. So Molina comes to me and he says,
Solomon, am I alive still?
yeah, you're on.
Oh,
So,
wow. I passed out. I'm sorry.
okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. So Molina
Yeah,
tells me,
skill.
yeah, that is skill. So Molina comes back and he tells me, I don't like what that guy said to me. Just like that, with a squeaky ass voice. He talked like a kid. I don't like what that guy said to me. I'm gonna fix him. I'm gonna do a cell inspection. Oh wow, Molina, yeah, good job. Yeah. Go ahead. Give him a cell inspection. He's gonna hate you for that. Yeah, you'll see.
Hey, Brandon, how did you fall asleep and not smack yourself with the phone?
Yeah, you gotta reveal that.
I have no idea. I fell asleep. I just woke up. I was like,
you've been holding it like that the whole time.
I could hear the sweet sounds of Solomon talking, and I was yeah.
Yeah, you've been posed just like that the whole time. That's why I was like, how did you not drop the phone?
Yeah. You didn't shift the camera, didn't move, nothing. I mean,
Are
it's
you
like
sure?
frozen. What?
Are you sure?
We're very sure.
Okay. Well,
We're watching you. We know.
I don't know, but I'm guaranteeing you I fell asleep just now.
Well, listen, you're the
can
best ever at
guarantee you
that.
that.
Listen, you would have made a great correction officer because if you could fall asleep like that and nobody noticed, you would have been
I
great
thought
for
you
the
were just
job. The first
quiet
shift.
listening.
Good.
I
got great tributes for different jobs, but hey.
Okay, so for the professor, I'm gonna finish this one. Listen, Professor.
Yeah,
So
please. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
Molina with his squeaky ass voice and his wiry figure. This one inmate, this is a big inmate. he came up, and Molina was mad for I don't know what the hell he said to Molina. I don't know what the hell was going on. Molina said, "I don't like that." He kicked the shit out this inmate and knocked him out with one kick. Laid him out cold, dude. Oh shit! Everybody was like, "Damn, Molina, seriously?" I didn't like what he said. They had to call the code and get this dude to the infirmary. One kick, Professor. One damn kick. This skinny ass dude. I listen. I I don't judge anybody
Hey,
by the
hey,
cover.
hey! When you get going about skinny ass dudes, I'm just gonna tell you something. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
skinny guy, and every motherfucker I've ever had to fight is usually a bully,
Mm-hmm.
but usually I knock that motherfucker out. I've won most of my fights, and not all of them. I'm not gonna claim to win, but yeah, when
Yeah. Well, Nick.
usually it's people bigger than me that try to threaten me, and they don't know how to fight. See,
Mm-hmm.
that's the difference, you know.
Yeah. Let me see something. I'm gonna
Oh,
find something for
Solomon,
you
I'm gonna
guys.
have to say goodnight because
No, that's fine.
I'm falling asleep, brother.
No, you go right ahead, man. Get some shut eye.
Hey, hey, it was good talking to you. I've had a rough fucking week. I've had a rough.
You need some rest, man.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, I need some rest. So,
Good night, Brandon.
hey, good night, Michelle. Michelle,
Yeah.
congratulations for being alive.
Yeah, I think this is the longest I've been up on one.
I'm proud of you,
Whoa.
hon. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Keep going, hon.
Whoa.
Keep going.
You're doing big
My,
things, Michelle. Big things.
yeah, it's scary, but I'm doing it.
Hey, baby steps, baby steps. You know, that's what you do.
What's that? What was that movie with Mickey Rourke where he was in a cop in Chinatown?
The cop of the
Yeah.
Chinatown.
He was
What
a
you
cop
talking
in
about? Eddie
Chinatown.
Murphy?
No,
Eddie
no, no. Nick.
Murphy?
No, 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 no. What's his name? Shit. Now I'm forgetting his name. Uh. Oh, what was that movie that Lisa Bonet was in? They made a really big deal about it because she showed her breasts, her breastises.
Ask Google.
Lisa Bonet. Okay, let me see. Lisa Bonet movie.
The only wardrobe malfunction I know about is Janet Jackson. So
Movie. Controversy. Oh, with Mickey Rourke. There it is.
mm.
Yeah, here it is. It's called Angel Heart. Okay, okay. Show you something here. Show you something with Angel Heart. Show you a little something, something.
Solomon, I'm on voice because I'm just so tired. I'm
No,
ready
you're
to
fine,
pass
dude.
out.
You're fine.
Okay.
You're groovy, guy. Hell yeah. I'm trying to find this
Groovy.
man. Oh, you're groovy.
Groovy. That's so sick. Solomon, do you realize what that age line?
Oh shit! Did he take his name out of this thing? He took his name out. What the hot fudge Sunday is going? Oh no! Here we go. Here we go. We got all the mother lovers in here. I think. Hell yeah. What?
Hmm.
But how come I don't? Okay, okay. A bunch of people I
um,
didn't even know were in the movie.
When I think about Dynamite small packages, I think of Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. Jackie. Oh shit! He had his name removed. He had his name removed from the cast of the movie. Oh shit! Why he do that? Gerald
A lot of-
Orange. Why the fuck did he do that?
A lot of times because it's maybe there was something offensive in the movie that he didn't want to be associated with.
Associated with?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's one option, you know. Hey. Hey. I'm fucking hammered, guys. I'm hammered. I've been drinking. I'm sorry. Michelle, love you. Johnny, love you. Solomon, love you.
A long time?
We love you a long time.
That's what I'm talking about.
$5?
Okay.
Boom boom
I'm
long
going
time.
to bed because
So
I literally fell asleep while I'm listening while I'm on here. I literally fell asleep. I gotta go, man.
your shit is
I'm
literal,
wiped.
man.
I'm wiped.
Well, Michelle, I think you're the only
Yeah.
one that's gonna be left after so I wanted to show you here. Okay, so Gerald Orange, right? He played the
Well,
role
Yeah.
of
listen.
Pastor John.
Good night.
Pastor
Good
John.
night.
Good night,
Yep.
guys. I'm going to sleep right now.
Good night, Brandon.
I'm gonna keep you. I'm gonna still be here, but I'm going to sleep. Good night.
Yeah. So I don't know why they don't why his picture is removed. Gerald Orange. All right, let me see if I hit full cast and crew, it pops up. Cause I want to tell you a little something. Yeah, here he is, but yeah, he removed his picture. His picture's no longer there. Gerald Orange's son used to live in the same building my brother lived in while I was living with my brother for a time. And Gerald Orange was about 5'7", maybe 155 pounds with a wet down coat on, right?
Yeah.
Nick Orange, I'll put him up to fight anybody. I don't care who it is. He will crush him. The guy was a phenom. He was a mutant. The guy was unbelievable. When I say unbelievable, unbelievable, this guy. Unbelievable. Well, you know what? Michelle, what do you think? What part of Washington are you at?
The Northwest.
Oh my goodness. You came. Uh-oh, is there something wrong with my thing? Is my thing messed up?
It was glitchy for a second, but I don't know
Why
if that
is it
was
not
my end or
showing?
yours.
Yeah. Oh, the Northwest, yeah. I got you. I don't know what's going on here. Can you hear me okay? I'm getting a delay.
I can hear you. But yeah, it got glitchy for a second.
What is Okay, see, I got glitchy. Hey, Nunu. Nunu. What are you doing up at this hour? Yeah, I know it's Saturday night, but dang.
It's only almost 9:30 here.
Yeah, you guys are Pacific time.
Yeah.
But
I like to make the joke that I talk to people from the future.
oh, look at you, girl. Creative. Yeah, it is glitchy. I'm sorry about that. But Nunu, I'm gonna have to catch you on the next Saturday Night Live because I'm about to end this one. I'm gonna let everybody rest, and yeah, I'm gonna blow up my my doll, I have a blow up doll. So I'm gonna go blow her up.
Cuddle party.
Yeah. See? I know. Got them kids, you got them grandkids. So Nunu, yeah, I'm gonna shut it down. Michelle, thank you. Brandon, if you're awake and you can hear me, thank you. Professor, thank you. And everybody that showed up and didn't say a damn thing, just sat here listening. Thank you all. Thank you to whoever's gonna listen to this thing later. Yeah, I really
Well,
appreciate
thank you for
that.
having me.
Well, no, thank you for coming up. That was courageous of you. And I hope that the next week all of you can come on up. Hey, D'Lo came up too. Thank you, D'Lo. So listen, folks, stay fresh and keep it moist. And I'll see you guys on the next live, Saturday Night Live. That's how we do it.
All right. Everybody
All
have a
right.
good night.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Charles. Charles, good night.
Much love and respect. Bye.
Oh, yeah. Bye-bye.